Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fool's Town here in Cities XXL. Now it doesn't look like much, but this is Fool's Town right now. We managed to get to 50,000 people last episode, which is really exciting for one thing and one thing only this episode. Public transport. We can finally get public transport in, and these mean busy streets can slowly get a little bit more of a respite as we try and increase the capacity of fools that we transport. Now, we did more expansions last episode than we've ever done before. We've extended our big boulevard style roads, building quirky little neighborhoods and industrial areas, and we built a penguin. It's looking pretty damn good, and I am excited to get this public transport in. Now, guys, if you do enjoy this, please make sure you smash the like button down below. If you're new in here, make sure you do subscribe. If you want to see more of Cities XXL, then make sure you leave a comment saying thank you for place for more, and we'll do just that. Now, last episode, we struggled for money. This episode, we've got over 500,000 big ones in the bank, so we've managed to turn it around quite dramatically, if you ask me right now. Quite freaking dramatically. And if I zoom right in, look at the traffic, boys. There's vehicles here, there, and everywhere. You can see them all stopping, all pulling up right now, all waiting their turn. But public transport needs to be implemented very, very shortly. So before we go ahead and do all that stuff, then I just want to see right now: our unskilled workers, fuel is too much. It's too expensive. Click on the icon to trade. Wait, what is this? I can trade. You need to select two different cities. I don't have a... Oh, I do have a different city. Wait, could I buy fuel? How does this work? I don't know how this freaking works right now. You can actually trade with other cities. So fuel... So Fool's Town token production, I don't know what this means. Fuel, if I wanted to... Can I even increase or decrease? Oh, no, hold on, wrong button. So cash... So I can't buy anything from them. Or can I? Freight capacity. You need to exchange 6 more cash. I don't know what these tokens are. And it kind of scares me. I don't know what that is, but we'll come back to that at some point. There's no jobs available for those guys. They got also complaining about the fuel is too expensive, so I'm gonna have to figure out this trading soon. So are these guys as well. Production, it's all about the fuel. Jobs, office at home are hiring. There's no tourist hotels. There are no tourist hotels in the city. Oh, I take it the other normal hotels don't really kind of count towards it. And retail goods are far too hard to sell, decreased production. So we've got a lot of issues that we do need to try and solve and all that kind of jazz. So we need to kind of figure that out, especially that fuel one as well, because I've never seen that before. So that is kind of interesting to see how we're going to slightly tackle all of that. But public transport then, let's get this rocking and rolling. I'm kind of like, you know, stalling quite hard. So I do have the ability to get inner city stuff over here. We could eventually, if we could afford it, build a harbour, a small airport, and another harbour as well. But it's what I'm most excited about, public transport. So we have the ability to build a bus company or a park and ride bus company. Now, obviously, I'm going to go for the bus company to begin with. I don't quite know how this works. Like, am I able to... utilize his bus company and build kind of bus routes? I'm not too sure, but I'm going to build the bus company, boys. And I reckon, do they just send buses out on their own? Bus line management. Oh, hello. So we don't really have any bus lines, do we? Nor do I know how I create bus lines. Public transportation panel. I have no idea how we even create a bus line. This is all this kind of stuff between... well, I should have... Oh, what is all of this? Small bus terminal. Wait, what is this button? Is this stuff... The small bus terminal? Wait, hold on. Runs up to 3 bus lines. So I built the bus company. Now I've got to build the terminal. And the great bus terminal. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So I'm gonna place it here, so I'm hoping I can divide the roads still quite evenly. Oh my goodness me. Boys, we are now building the bus route. So that's so that I can build 3. So if I come into here and build one there, if I come into then here, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. There's one there. Come down this way. And one there. This is actually amazing. This is actually freaking amazing right now. Right. Oh, this is the problem though, because obviously how big of a bus route do I make? Because I could go literally over the top right now, but I don't think I should. I think I should keep it nice and simple. Just kind of select a few peeps. And then back in. So, runs 3 bus lines. How do I run then another bus line? Do I need to build one of these every time I run buses or set up a bus line? So if I place this one like over here somewhere, for example over here, we start in there. We can kind of come through here hot and heavy, which I could put the same bus stop here, and then here, and then here, to pick up the same type of people again. To then run back this way. To then here to near the penguin head. To kind of come back in. I'm assuming that's how we do it. Like I said, I could be very, very wrong, and I probably am very, very wrong. But that is just the assumptions I am making. So then if I come out of this one, to then stop just... No, we'll kind of come back on that way. So there, we'll go through here. Picking up everyone there, running on the same stops here. We'll get to there and then make our way back. Right, they're my bus routes. They're a bit funky. And if you want to go from up here down to here, there's not really room for you to do it. I still don't quite understand how I'm meant to add additional bus routes to current bus routes. Because it doesn't give me that ability to do so. 1, 2, 3. You can also change the type of buses that you want to run on it as well. Right, I'm going to add one more in if it will let me. Which it will let me, by the sounds of it. And, you know, we've got more room down here, don't we? So I'm going to place this one here. And what I'll do is I'll run up through all of this. So get to there as well. But then we're going to go and... We're going upwards. So then kind of come back down. Between all the lines. So this is the one that kind of goes the opposite direction. Right, stop there. So then you got the big one that does the big loop. So that one kind of goes up and then the rest go side to side. I don't quite know about that. I'm still half and half. I'm still half and half on this. But we have our first set of bus lines anyway. We have our first set of bus lines. So, yes. Do your worst. Do your worst. So, the bus line itself, I mean, I don't suppose you see anything going on. But you can actually see the fill rates of these as well. So, that blue one, which comes from there, which kind of goes around. It's the first one that we placed in. Actually, it's 23% filled right now, and that number should hopefully go up and up and up. But we shall see. This is the first time I've ever used it, so it's quite interesting to say the least. Right, fast forward anyway. These guys over here are complaining that there's needs more skilled workers. We need more skilled workers. We need more skilled workers. So we'll go a little bit of medium density on the old skilled workers, and we shall. I don't know whether we should kind of build them in here. If I just brought this up to there. Oh no, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Do you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? It doesn't really matter. No, I think it does matter. I think it might matter. I've done it the wrong way round. What I should have done was come down in this direction, because that's a 2 there, but just come off there like that. So I could build across like this, but most importantly go across there to there. So bulldoze this bit and that road. Oh, what's he done? What's he done, boys? What's he done? Where's the big roads? Get that connecting back up. There we go. So a little bit going on there. That road doesn't line up perfectly because it comes out and bends, because we found out last episode that your boy actually likes the curved road system. So we curve some more roads. There we go. So unemployment strike for executives right now. Oh my goodness, mate, you just can't make these guys happy, can you? You just can't make these guys happy. So we'll grab some more work for them. So we got the high tech, which is what we'll go for. And we'll go for the free forming of building this area. So I reckon I run to about there and fill that section there up. There's a lot of industry thrown in within this vicinity. But it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Hopefully this new public transport can get them from point A to point B. But they're complaining about the fuel anyway. So we've got to try and figure out what this fuel business is all about. So fuel is too expensive. Click the icon. So I don't quite know what I meant to do with this. I really don't know what I meant to do with it. Tokens impact megastructure constructions and full town. Token trade. So I don't know what it means by all of this here. Cash. Is that because I've got a lot of cash? Fuel. If I decrease this, I don't know what this means, but then do I get a surplus waste? So, does it all come down to money? Water. So changing that really changes my prices. But if I confirm that, we no longer have a problem with fuel. So we have huge problems with the road. Okay, hold on. You reached the step 1 of fuel token trading. Oh, okay. So you can see where we have the majority of the traffic with the road systems. It's not that bad, so I don't know what these guys are talking about right now. It's not that bad. But do I need to upgrade the capacity of these roads coming out? Is that what the issue is? Or is it I need to start thinking about roundabouts? Should I try and build my first roundabout? How easy is that going to be? So a roundabout. I want to a roundabout build it here. Right, I've got to delete these, by the way. So a roundabout is not something that I can just throw in. No, we can't just throw it in like that. If I pause and if I destroy this section here. So a roundabout, like I said, you have to kind of build it. So a large grassy one, a large roundabout. Do I go for a grassy one or a large? So I suppose those don't really matter. I don't know where it should be placed. I'm going to assume there. I, again, could be wrong. Oh, almost. Almost. Okay, what I should do is I should bring these roads down. So we get an idea of where the placement needs to be. Can you hurry up and delete that roundabout? Please. Thanking you very much. Alright, spinning round. I think it is about there. Voila! We have our first roundabout. Oh my god. Now, how much of a traffic issue has that now become? I mean, it's very green. But then again, people have had to take alternative routes since me deleting the roundabout. But that's a huge success, right? Can we zoom in and see how they navigate this roundabout? Does nobody want to use my roundabout? Maybe we don't get to see him, guys. Maybe the flow's that good you can't even see him going around it. I think the flow's just too good. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, guys. The flow is too good for the roundabout. No, I don't think there's any animations here. I think they just drive through. But that's good, right? I mean, it looks really good. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, traffic is, again, still an issue. So, it's just a case of seeing where I could squeeze more in. Now, we have issues with like roads like this going straight through there. So, again, is that... I mean, that's the only way in and out at the moment. Does it need like a miniature roundabout or something like that? Ooh, it's a tough one. So I believe it's still trading like crazy. They're complaining about the traffic. They're also complaining about having moving. There isn't enough homes available. Oh, I'm getting more achievements. More achievements. Very good, very good, very good. These guys are complaining about traffic and there's not enough homes available. These guys are complaining about... I mean, I would like to know, but I keep getting these trading tokens and I have no idea what they mean. Right. Unemployment rate for example, has reached a critical level. Okay, I gotcha. Guess what? Trading tokens? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Right, so we need more places for people to work. Live, sorry, not work. Live. So I'm going to place down here. So I believe this is unskilled, right? There's actually a lot being thrown in right there. And then give them, again, great connectivity to these roads. Very good. So that was like a low density unskilled. Now we'll go medium density for skilled. And I reckon we should then start thinking about this different alternative method to how we've been building recently. So that becomes then the skilled, right, which is really good because I can eventually connect that road diagonally. And then it kind of sets us up kind of doing these different little areas and whatnot. So that will give them more places to kind of move into. There's no jobs available at the moment. So we're going to, and this is something I've never done before, is throw a little bit of commercial within this area. Now, isn't that interesting? A little bit commercial, because normally I've kind of pull it separate, like over the other side of the big boulevard road. Yeah, citizens are bored. Oh my goodness me. Oh, do I have to live their lives for them? Do I need to make them their dinner and make a cup of tea to go with it? Oh my goodness me. Right, how can we give them this additional stuff then? So leisure, a swimming pool, interesting. Right, I don't like how quick this game rotates itself because I'm completely like dizzy now. So go-karting, we do need additional stuff to make them a little bit more happier. Go-karting, we have a bowling alley. I have some small leisure facilities and a swimming pool. What more could they even wish for in this area? They couldn't wish for anything else. Okay, maybe some city services might be a good idea. A clinic. I'll place one down anyway, even if they don't need it. Education. We'll do maybe one of each slightly. Small education. What building was that one I just thrown in? It was this one here, wasn't it? Middle school. Wait, what's this one? That is the middle school, sorry. Then we have a school. Alright, lots in. Security, policing station, and fire. This is quite the row, isn't it? It's quite a row of service buildings. But if that does not make them happy, then I don't know what will. I don't know what will at this point. So environment, we've also got the pollution center. The rectangular park, interesting. Eco Research Center, electric car dealer. Well, that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Right, electric car dealer, placed him. The eco place, I mean, is it a good idea to place it where there's pollution? Oh, what a place to put it. What a place to put it. Electric bike dealer as well. I'll place you just over here. We have then the big park. Ooh. See, I'm liking the idea of this. I want to place a big park here. Yeah, let's place it just... let's place it here. And then we'll build some residential stuff around it. We have the car control center. What is that all about? Let's put it by the electric place. We also got the eco research. We'll put that by the climate one. They'll love that, guys. They'll love that right now. Right, there's a lot of buildings I've placed down, and it's so many buildings with upkeep that I'm now making negative monies. Well, I was almost making negative monies right there until I've got over the 75,000 residentials right now. So let's see if I can kind of satisfy any more of their needs. So there are no jobs available. The city has a huge problem with road traffic. Right, how bad is it now become? Even with the roundabout, are they still struggling? Pretty much yes. Pretty much yes. So ideally, we would want to upgrade some of these busier roads with something a bit more bulky. But I'm unable. You're unable to kind of just pick a road and upgrade it. Oh wait, no, I cannot upgrade a road. So upgrades medium farm road, 2-lane road, 2-lane road. So I can upgrade it to a dirt thingy road, but that doesn't really work out right, does it? So if I just quickly delete you and that road as well, to replace it with a bulkier small avenue. Apparently we can't do it because there's buildings now in the way. But this is just going to be interesting to see. Bulkier road. Enjoy. Because if that works, that's something that you would want to then slowly apply elsewhere. You know what I mean? Well, it gets harder and harder to do because, you know, the way we have to delete stuff to kind of get it all in is kind of annoying. So, saying goodbye to my perfect road. Alright, these guys are going to have to go, unfortunately. I could just go diagonal, couldn't I? Saying goodbye to the curvature. I mean, we still get to keep the curvature, but we've gone for a little bit of a diagonal. Just to kind of see what effect that has on the roads. I mean, even though we replace this one, it's still yellowy orange. So there is still quite some serious demands for vehicles maneuvering around the city. So yeah, I don't think you're ever going to win. But it is what it is. Now, water's too expensive. Click on the trade icon. So apparently water's expensive right now. Which, yes it is. So I've slightly reduced that, hopefully. It's a tough one, this is, man. It really is. Oh, we've got now high density of the unskilled fools. Let's utilize these guys for this section. Right, there we go. So we should see some high-rise buildings. We have some high-density commerce as well. Which I'm going to... Why is that so high? Is it a style of building, maybe? I don't know, but I'm going with it. He's going with it, boys. And some city services apparently. We've got some new healthcare. I should have paid attention to what we were actually unlocking. Exceptional accountant management. We got some accounting offices. A plastics oh my goodness me, a plastics company building. Look at that. That just feels so out of place. But at the same time, it looks so damn good. Oh my goodness me. Now, problem is, I was hemorrhaging money for them for a second. The XL office, max monthly cost 20 grand. Maybe I should have looked at these before I started placing them in. But holy smokes, right, forget all that then. Let this, oh my goodness me, guys, look at this. Look at that density right now, the high density, the buildings that it's building surrounding the city park. What a place to live. Yo, this has changed the game dramatically. Right, I want to eventually build a harbour. So I'm going to bring this road coming all the way down. So I'm just going to bring it down to here. And we'll stick a roundabout on the end. And then those avenue roads, one that way, one that way. Bring that one down to there. We'll utilise that a little bit further down the road. But to build a harbour, we need 900,000. Oh, you can build bridges? Interesting. Very interesting. Right, we do not have enough cash tokens, so I need more residents. So, who wants more housing? I suppose it doesn't really matter at this point. But I'm going to go for the higher density because that was crazy, the density that you can now build. So if I freeform it again. Not enough room for this road. So some high density residential, that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Next to the offices, that would be fun. I'm liking these patterns. They are really cool. We got to go for some bigger densities with the no, we'll kind of kick it back this way slightly. So, because I've got to get more people paying more tax. That's what I've got to do. So I'm just trying to bulk it out slightly. Here and there. So that road, we'll have one here. And then we'll have one there. Just kind of connecting it all up. And let the people move in. We're going to close 100,000 residents fairly quickly right now. But let them just move in for a second. Let them move in. Unemployment strikes. We need more industry for that unemployment kind of stuff. So manufacturing, which is the one for the executives, by the way. Was it the high tech? Executives low, offices, executives medium. So we need some more offices running down here. Can I free zone this again? A long strip of offices around there. The mile of the office right there. That is crazy when you think about it. We'll take some heat off this road. There we go. And then we'll bring this to an end just into it just there. So at least we've got some connectivity thrown into that. So we're back to making money. That's the important bit. We're back to making money. Retail goods are hard to sell, decrease production. We're going to forget that. Well, we're not going to forget that for just a minute. But what I want to do is commerce, hotels. Where's these tourist ones? A 3-star hotel. Let me build something down here by the beach. So we'll have a road come off, let's say just here. And then we'll snap it in just there. I'm not too bothered about the zoning spaces on this. I ain't too bothered about it. I want to squeeze in a couple of hotels down here right now. So we've got a medium luxury hotel there. We'll go for this one first. Right, we'll do a large motel on the side just there, and I want to do like a 3-star hotel, and this 3-star hotel as well. So I've created a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a tourist hotspot, but a little bit of a holiday area down by the beach. So that will be the start of me building this tourist trap section. Now, there's nothing really much going on over here right now. It's kind of very, very basic and very, very boring, but it will kind of spark the idea in the city to kind of have that type of area, and then we can then build it, see where we go wrong with it, then improve it to make it the area that we want it to be. So now we got some new residential stuff. Elites. Oh, we've got elites. Hello. So this is completely brand new altogether. Right. Okay. So elites, which I know they're going to be so expensive, and bam. So I'm going to build that to there, but of course I want to delete you just to there, and then get the road now. That's a bigger road, and we're technically a little bit closer than we want to be. But I will suck it up for the purpose of this. I'll suck it up that little closeness. So these are elites. This is, again, very interesting to see. And I'm going to do a connection just there. Reality, I should have a connection just here as well, but I'm just going to add that in for these. It's very weird, this little area here. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I might just destroy this one side like that and leave them houses just there. But we have elites, which they're going to complain about jobs because we don't have them available. More service coming in. Right now we've got a fire control area, which is probably better to place this up near like an industrial side. We have a proper police station right now. So we're getting like the medium style buildings now coming in. Now decoration, we've got Aries landmarks. Ooh, we've got the, is it Brandenburg Gate? Expensive to maintain, so I won't get it in just yet. We have the, the terraform. I didn't realize you can do terraforming in this game. But we've upgraded the elites slightly. They're going to complain heavily about jobs because I have nothing for them right now. Electricity is too expensive. Food is too expensive as well. Can I... Oh, do you know that's something that we haven't done? Is the farming side of things. I feel like we need to upgrade our farming facilities right now. We really do. So that's what we're trying to focus on next episode then. Is kind of trying to increase our production and providing more jobs and increasing our farming output as well. We'll build like a little small or large farming community so we can really take advantage of all that kind of jazz. But the city's getting there. 100,000 residents. I feel like it's just shot up out of nowhere and so much is being unlocked right now. It is slightly overwhelming. So for now, guys, we will end it here. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash the like button down low. Until next time, see you soon.